In the sun-scorched high desert plateaus of the American Intermountain West, among the sage flats of Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado, a small, coiled death awaits in the shade of sandstone rubble. The midget-faded rattlesnake, Crotalus oreganus concolor, is one of North America's most venomously potent pit vipers, pound for pound. Half a world away in Africa's thornveld and savanna, the honey badger Mellivora capensis has earned mythological status as the most fearless mammal on Earth. When we place these two animals together in a shared landscape, as happens in analogous desert ecosystems globally, the encounter that unfolds is one of nature's most riveting survival dramas. The challenger, Crotalus oreganus concolor, C.O. concolor, is a masterpiece of cryptic evolution. Its faded, washed-out coloration, pale buff, cream, or pinkish tan, with ghostly dorsal blotches, renders it nearly invisible against the bleached limestone and sandstone soils it calls home. Adults typically measure 45-65 centimeters, small, unassuming, yet extraordinarily dangerous. What makes this subspecies particularly formidable is the neurohemotoxic composition of its venom. Among all Crotalus oreganus subspecies, concolor possesses venom with the highest neurotoxic fraction, specifically Mojave toxin type A, which disrupts acetylcholine transmission at neuromuscular junctions, causing respiratory paralysis. For most mammalian prey or threats, a single defensive strike delivers a potentially lethal dose. Behaviorally, concolor is an ambush predator. It lies motionless for hours, sometimes days, in a thermal refuge, relying entirely on its camouflage and heat-sensing pit organs to detect warm-blooded prey. When threatened, it coils defensively, rattles with its segmented keratin tail, and strikes with explosive speed, a full-body lunge that can cover 2/3 of its body length in milliseconds. It is not aggressive, it is reactive. But its reaction is lethal. The hunter, Mellivora capensis. The honey badger defies almost every rule of natural selection's risk calculus. Classified in family Mustelidae, it shares ancestry with wolverines and otters, but has evolved a biological toolkit so specialized for combat and survival that it seems almost engineered by a reckless god. Its skin is the first legend. 6 millimeters thick, loosely attached to underlying muscle, extraordinarily tough, capable of resisting bee stings, porcupine quills, and even machete blows. In a snake encounter, this dermal armor means fangs often fail to penetrate to the bloodstream, or if they do, deliver sublethal doses into fatty subcutaneous tissue rather than muscle. Its second legend is venom resistance. Scientific studies confirm that honey badgers possess modified sodium channel proteins, NAV1, 4, and NAV1, 5 variants that reduce neurotoxin binding efficiency. They have been repeatedly observed surviving cobra, mamba, and puff adder bites that would kill a human passing out briefly, then waking to continue eating their attacker. The mechanism for rattlesnake venom resistance appears comparable. Behaviorally, the honey badger is relentlessly offensive. It does not wait. It does not hesitate. When it detects a snake, through scent, sound, or sight, it accelerates into engagement. Its hunting strategy against serpents is refined by tens of thousands of years of coevolution. Charge fast, bite hard behind the skull, neutralize the threat before it can coil for a proper strike. The encounter, frame by frame. The honey badger scent trails the midget-faded rattlesnake across a sun-cracked wash. The snake detects vibrations through its jawbone, the badger's low-slung, rolling gait. It coils. Rattles sound. The honey badger does not retreat. It accelerates. The snake strikes first, a reflex defense, fangs deploying forward. The strike grazes the badger's thick facial skin. Venom enters, minimally. The badger flinches barely and pivots. With explosive mustelid agility, it lunges and seizes the snake at the posterior skull, jaws crushing the cervical vertebrae. The snake writhes, coiling around the badger's foreleg. The badger shakes, repositions its grip higher on the head, and bites again, crushing, methodical, dominant. The venom that entered the bloodstream induces a brief, toxic stupor. The honey badger stumbles, lies down. Minutes pass in the desert silence. Then it rises. It walks back to the limp snake, and it begins to feed, starting, characteristically, at the head. Conclusion: the currency of survival. This encounter encapsulates something profound about natural selection. The rattlesnake's venom, millions of years in the making, is one of evolution's finest biochemical weapons. Yet the honey badger has evolved a countermeasure so effective that the snake's greatest asset becomes nearly irrelevant. Nature does not reward the deadliest weapon alone. It rewards the most comprehensive survival package.